Hello and welcome to part 2 of beading, where we've introduced white color. So now we're going to proceed. I hope you already watched part 1 and you should continue with this if you've reached here. So let's continue. What we do here is we are here and alignment was exactly like this. So this is my left hand and my right hand. So using my left hand here, this one, I'm going to pick 2 white beads and another final third white bead that I'm going to crisscross on to, like that, and pull. So we have something that looks like this. Okay, and then we pass the fishing line through the white bead there, like that. You should have something that looks like that. And then now we pick a white bead on the right, bam, and a white bead on the left. And then we crisscross on the white bead on the right, like that. And then we pull. You should have something that looks like this. And then you pass the fishing line through the white bead there, just like how we did on the previous row. So you should have something that looks like this. And then you pick a white bead on the right, a white bead on the left, and then you crisscross on the white bead from the right and you pull. You should have something that looks like this. And then you crisscross, you pass the fishing line through the white bead there, like that. And then you pick a white bead from the left, a white bead from the right, and then you crisscross on the white bead from the right, then you pull. You should have something that looks like this. So we're just repeating the same thing. Pass the fishing line through the white bead there, and then you pick a white bead on the left and white bead on the right, then you crisscross on the white bead from the right, like that. Should have something that looks like this. And then you pass the fishing line through the white bead again, like that. And then you pick a white bead on the right, white bead on the left, then you crisscross on the white bead from the right. Pull. Should have something that looks like this. Pass the fishing line through the white bead there, like that. You should have something that looks like this. And then you pick a white bead on the right, a white bead on the left, and then you crisscross on a white bead on the right, like that. And then you pull. You should have something that looks like this. And then you pass the fishing line through the white bead there. And then you pick a white bead on the right, a white bead on the left, then you crisscross on the white bead from the right, like that. You should have something that looks like this. And then you pass the fishing line through the white bead there. Pick a white bead on the right, white bead on the left, then you crisscross like that. So then you pick, you pass the fishing line through the white bead there, And then now, because also my fishing line, as you can see, is almost over, I'm going to show you how to close and add another fishing line. So I'm going to pick or using my left hand, I'm going to pick 2 white beads, 1, 2, and then I crisscross here on this bead here, that's at the tip. So pull, and then now I'm going to hide the fishing line like that. I pass the fishing line through there, so in case your fishing line finishes, this is how you're going to close it up and add a new fishing line. You just pass the fishing line through there, and then this one you bring it through this hole here, and then you pull, and then you make a simple knot like this. You pull it over, you put it over and through here, and then you pull. So once you pull, your knot looks like that. And then now you can even make another second maybe knot to secure it and make it more secure. And then you, after doing that, you do not cut the fishing line there, but you pass it through other beads so that it can be well and neatly hidden like that. And then you pass it through another hole there so that it makes a corner like that, and you should have something that looks like this. Okay, so once you have something that looks like that, I'm going to add more fishing lines so that I can continue. I know you remember how we were opening this fishing line. You pull it there, and then you have here, so then you remove it. You just go like this, pulling it, and then once you see where it's coming from, you pull it like that, and you should have a length that you're comfortable with working with, so that it's not too long, and if it's too long it becomes uncomfortable for you. So once I have my length of fishing line, I cut it and then continue. So we were here at this corner, so I pass the fishing line through like that, and then I hold both tips of the fishing line. I just pass it through one bead, okay, that one bead that's there, and then I pull the fishing line there like that, and now I continue using the my right hand. I pick 2 white beads, and then I pick 1 white bead on the left, and then I crisscross on that 1 white bead on the left, and then I make sure that they're parallel like this as I hold and pull. So remember, that's the same formula that you're going to be using to add any fishing line. Once your fishing line is over, because it's a normal thing, that's the formula that you're going to be using. And then now I pass the fishing line through the next 1 white bead, and then you pull. It should have something that looks like this. And then now I pick a white bead on the right, a white bead on the left, and then crisscross on the white bead from the left like that. And then you pull, and then you pass the fishing line through the next white bead there, then you pull, should have something that looks like this, and then you pick a white bead on the right, a white bead on the left, and then you crisscross on the white bead from the left like that, and then you pull. Just repeat this over and over again. You pass the fishing line through the white bead, then you pull, and then you pick a white bead on the right there, and then you pick a white bead on the left, and then you crisscross like that, then you pull. It should have something that looks like this, and you proceed. You pass the fishing line through the white bead there like that, and then we pick a white bead on the right and a white bead on the left like that, and then you crisscross on the white bead from the left, then you pull. I'd recommend that you just follow what you're seeing on the screen, and step by step you're going to be able to make it. So pass the fishing line through the next one white bead. Always it's only on one white bead, and then you pull. Should have something like this, and then you pick a white bead on the right, a white bead on the left, and then you crisscross on the white bead from the left, and then you pull. You should have something that looks like this, and then you pass the fishing line through the next white bead there, and then you pick a white bead from the right, and you pick a white bead from the left, and then you crisscross on the white bead from the left like that, and then you pull. And then you pass the fishing line through the white bead, then you pull, and then you pick a white bead. Basically you're just repeating the same thing over and over again until we get to the corner. So you pick a white bead on the right, a white bead on the left, and then you crisscross on the white bead from the left like that, and then you pull like that. You should have something that looks like this, and then I'm going to cut these fishing lines so that they don't keep on maybe distracting you. These are the previous short fishing line that I was closing up earlier, so I want to cut them off so that we only remain with the longer ones, so that they don't hinder what you're seeing here. So I'm cutting them off. Hope you can see that there. So now we are only left with the fishing line that we are working with, okay, so that your work is neat. Although what I'd recommend is don't cut them. This one I've cut them because of the purpose of the class, the lesson, but you're not supposed to cut them until you've finished your full artwork. So now you can decide to cut it, and then you pass the fishing line through the next white bead there like that, and then you pick a white bead on the right and a white bead on the left, and then you crisscross on the white bead from the left, then you pull like that. So we have something that looks like this. So we continue. We are at this corner, so we pass the fishing line through that white bead there, you pull, and then you pick a white bead on the right and a white bead on the left, and then you crisscross on the white bead on the right hand side there, and then you pull. should have something that looks like this. Okay, and then now we are going to introduce the color black. So we're going to pick a white bead on the left, a white bead on the right, and then we pick a black bead on the right, sorry, on the left. So we have this white and black and on the left hand, and we have one white bead on the right, and then we crisscross on the one white bead on the right like that. And then you have something that looks like this. Okay, and then we pass the fishing line through the white bead there, you pull. So then you pick a black bead on the left, a white bead on the right, and then you crisscross on the white bead on the right like that, and then you pull. You should have something that looks like this, and then you pass the fishing line through the white bead there like that, and then you pick a black bead on the left, a white bead on the right, and then you crisscross on the white bead from the right like that, and then you pull. So if you notice, what we are doing here is we have added the black bead, so our artwork looks like this. And there's a straight line here, so we have the black side, white and red. And then if you can remember, we had our row and column. So our row had got 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 rows and 10 heads on this row. And now our column is having 1 2 3 4 5 heads, but we're continuing so that it can be wide. And remember, I want to make this into a key holder, but it will look more perfect if you do it on the smaller sized beads, the seed beads. So now we pass the fishing line through the white bead there, then we pull. I really hope this pace that I'm using is not that fast. Then we pick a black bead on the left, and then we pick a white bead on the right, and then we crisscross on the white bead from the right like that, and then we pull. We should have something like this, and then you pass the fishing line through the next white bead there like that, and then you pick a black bead on the left, you pick a white bead on the right, and then you crisscross on the white bead there, and then you pull. You're just repeating the same thing over and over again. So we pass the fishing line through the next white bead there, and then we pick black bead on the left, a white bead on the right, and then we crisscross on the white bead from the right like that, and then we pull. Should have something like this. You pass the fishing line through the next white bead there, and then we pick a black bead on the left, a white bead on the right, and then crisscross on the white bead from the right like that, then we pull. We should have something like that, and then we pass the fishing line through the white bead there. Okay, and then we pick a black bead on the left, and then pick a white bead on the right, and then crisscross on the white bead from the right like that. Then you pull, should have something like this. Then we pass the fishing line through the white bead there. You pick a black bead on the left, pick a white bead on the right, then you crisscross like this, then you pull, and then you pass the fishing line through the white bead there like that, and then now you pick a white bead, and then you pick a black bead on the left, and then you crisscross on the black bead from the left like that, and then you pull. So on this episode you're supposed to get here. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out and I will help. You can send me pictures of maybe where you didn't understand, and we can help each other out. So this is where we've gotten to. So we'll continue on part 3 and finish up on the black side, and then now I'll introduce another piece, and then we can seal it up and have our key holder done. So see you on the next episode.